Mike Hamilton here, Lithia Toyota. Behind me I have a 2022 Toyota Highlander XLE all-wheel drive in windshield pearl. I'm going to discuss Toyota in making what some people are calling the Grand Highlander. I'll be right back. So since August of last year, Toyota, well actually not Toyota, but big media sites have been rumoring that there is going to be in 2023 a Grand Highlander. Toyota just did their product launch event at headquarters about 3-4 days ago, and no mention of a Grand Highlander was part of that convention where they had select media and owners at their what they call HQ Confidential, and they went over what they're planning to do for 2023. But a lot of rumors have been circulating even as late as end of May that Toyota is going to have a Grand Highlander. Now, if you're familiar with the Grand Wagoneer and the regular Wagoneer, the Grand is larger in size and also much more appointed in its amenities. I don't believe we're going to see a much more appointed in amenities Grand Highlander that comes out. What I would expect is something about, given the interior cockpit area, cabin area, something like maybe 12 inches more room. So a larger overall vehicle, maybe a couple inches wider. This is unibody, so it can't be built off this same platform. It would have to be its own brand new vehicle. The websites are saying both gas and hybrid. Hybrid is in high demand right now with fuel prices where I live at over $6 a gallon and climbing. So this vehicle in its hybrid form gets 35 and 36 miles a gallon and is a good people mover, really nice to drive, safe unibody vehicle. This happens to be the windshield pearl, which is a really nice paint on this one here. Comes with Toyota Safety Sense, the 2.5 version. Coming into the future, we're definitely going to get that 3.0 version. That's not out yet, but the newest vehicles that Toyota's going to launch here coming up in the next few months, we'll get that 3.0. Supposedly it's a little more autonomous driving to it. I think it will look very similar to what we're seeing here. This has been in some form since 2020, so there may be some refresh and updates, like LED lights throughout, inside and out, LED headlights and high beams and fog lights, and then should have like probably multiple trim levels. If we're going to have something that's grand in its amenities, it's going to go to the Lexus line. So one of the Lexuses will probably get this larger 3-row crossover, and then that's going to be the highly well appointed with higher luxury items on this. But looking at this one here, this has been around for a little bit here, and you got matching mirror caps, turn signal indicators, blind spot monitors. Taking a look on the inside here, you got Softex leather, soft touches, gray ash Softex, 8-way power adjustable. That's new for the 2022 model year. Injection foam molding. This is a smaller, the 8-inch infotainment, and the higher trims, limited in platinum, you'll be getting a 12.3-inch infotainment. I expect that in the Grand Highlander. You have all kinds of drive modes for this, being all-wheel drive, 8-speed transmission with sequential shifting. Let's take a look at the window sticker here. So you have 5-star overall safety, XLE V6 all-wheel drive. That is going away. They have a new 4-cylinder turbo engine for the that replaces the V6, giving it a little less horsepower but more torque, so it should be good in acceleration. With after destination, with all the packages and accessory, $45,633. That's another thing of like adding higher amenities. This vehicle is not getting this thing out of its price point. So I think again, you're going to see something really grand like they're doing with the Grand Wagoneers is going to be in the Lexus family of vehicles. Air controls for the center row with USB ports down below. This is the captain's optional. You could get a bench, so this could seat 7 or 8. Let's move on to the back. This does have power lift gates. So, and we'll see that in the Grand when the Grand comes out. Those back rows will fold down to flat, giving you a lot more storage. And we have it up here for the 7 passengers to take a look at that. No power folding like we'll see in the Sequoia. The higher levels will have the key free where you can just kick on the bottom there. Not on this one. They also come with tow package is the option on this, port installed or dealer installed. The fill doors on the driver's side, this does come with roof rack crossbars and a regular sunroof. The higher level, the Platinum could get a panoramic sunroof. Lots of room in here. Even, yeah, with me in here, I still got 3 or 4 inches from my knees, and that seat was back from me, 2 seat back pockets. Again, your moonroof sunroof is in here. And they have not changed the LEDs. I would expect that moving forward. You do have shades on this level for the babies there, which is a nice feature. And we'll see that going into the future too. Proximity key, I could lock the doors from the notch here. Unlocking as easy to put my hand on the door. And then when coming to the inside, we have power mirrors, power windows, power locks. We have our button to lift our lift gate and auto dimming high beams on there. We have also a power lumbar with power, like 8 or 10 way power adjustable there. Let's move to the inside and start her up. Watch that startup sequence. This gives you the full suite that's that's available to the to this vehicle for Toyota Safety Sense. So you have your lane departure, lane trace, pre-collision, blind spot monitors, reads speed limits as you go by, and we'll have a better system in the future. Again, infotainment on here has built-in navigation, has XM radio. For a trial period of time, this does have heated seats but not ventilated. This is dual climate, actually 3 climates. You have rear climate control in this one too. And we'll have a premium audio system, JBL premium audio in the higher end systems. This is a regular mirror with garage door memory links. It has auto dimming, but not the where it turns into a monitor like the digital rearview mirrors have. Up on top, we have our dome lights, our SOS OnStar for Toyota, and our controls for our moonroof and sunroof on here. So basic stuff. Nice styling on here. Oh yeah, they move the looks like on the new ones they move in the Qi wireless. It's in the center here to here. Made it put in a newer location and made it more accessible for both the driver and passenger, because your arm would be resting on this here. So that will make it nice. And then you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that's wireless. Also the new software that Toyota developed, which is much more intuitive with error update capability. So you won't have to plug in anymore. Again, this would be in this level. This has drive modes. We have a mud, sand, normal, and a dirt and rock. We also have a sport, normal, eco mode on this. We have automatic e-parking brake. We have brake hold, snow mode, downhill assist control, and that's a button that turns keeps the engine from turning off while you're sitting at a stoplight. So all these features will be in the new vehicle with even probably more capabilities than it ever had. But again, I would say we're going to see a larger vehicle than what we have currently here. So it'd be a bigger version of the same vehicle when they get that to coming out. So I would expect that probably sometime next year. Again, Mike Hamilton and Lithia Toyota. One of the most popular vehicles that Toyota builds right now. Selling quite a few of them, and the hybrid is like ultra sought after, as we haven't had one for sale that's sitting on a lot in months. Getting mid 30s per gallon. It's pretty crazy to get this much fuel economy in a vehicle this size. And according to what we're seeing online and when the big news reporters are reporting that, like Motor One and Car and Driver, that I expect this is a real thing to happen. They got some inside knowledge and somebody leaked some information, so I would expect we're going to see the Grand Highlander hopefully sometime in about a year, which give the consumer for Toyota another option. Wanting a more of a premium edition of the vehicle, looks like it will be made in one of the Lexus crossover SUVs. Well, thank you again for watching. We'll see you next time.